Today we are taking a look at Shinku from Rozen Maiden. This figure was released in the Trio-Try-iT figure line by FuRyu. Rozen Maiden is a fantasy series centered on living dolls and the relationships and conflicts that develop around them. Within that story, Shinku is one of the central characters, known for her dignified manner, her composed presence, and her confident personality. Her dignified attitude and steady confidence give her a very distinct presence in the series. Today's highlights for this figure are the frilled bonnet and long twin tails, the red Gothic-style dress, and the elegant standing pose. The first highlight is the frilled bonnet and the long twin tails. The red bonnet surrounds the top of the head with large waves of frills, while a wide black band and a red rose ornament are layered over it. Behind the bonnet, the long blonde twin tails are secured with black ribbons and continue around the outside of the body through broad loops and tighter curls. The second highlight is the red Gothic-style dress. The red one-piece outfit combines a cape covering the shoulders, long sleeves, and a full skirt, with black frills continuing around the outer edges. Beneath the red skirt, the inner white skirt and frilled drawers create a clear sequence of red, black, and white layers. The third highlight is the elegant standing pose. One hand is placed near the chest, while the other arm extends downward beside the skirt, giving the upper body two different angles. Beneath the wide hem, the legs cross gently, while the upward gaze and sweeping twin tails carry the movement from the head down toward the feet. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The head is built around a calm expression, with the face establishing the mood before the hair and bonnet expand the silhouette. The blue eyes are directed slightly upward rather than straight ahead. Darker blue follows the outer edges of the irises and shifts into a brighter blue toward the center, while several white highlights sit across the upper and central areas. The upper eyelashes run firmly along the eye outlines, and the thin eyebrows appear through the openings between the bangs. The small mouth curves gently downward, giving the face a quiet and composed impression. The hair frames the face in several distinct layers. The bangs descend from the top of the head and separate into narrow sections above the eyes, with small changes in length between the center and outer edges. Thick curls fall beside the face and roll inward near the neck before narrowing and turning outward at the tips. These curls create a clear line from the cheeks toward the chest without hiding the face. From the back of the head, the long blonde twin tails are secured with wide black ribbons. The ribbon loops spread outward, and the longer ends overlap the hair. The twin tails descend as thick sections before bending around the body in broad loops, then tighten into smaller curls near the ends. Above them, the red frilled bonnet surrounds the upper edge of the face. A wide black band crosses the bonnet, and a red rose ornament is attached closer to the outer side. The bonnet, band, rose, ribbons, and twin tails remain clearly separated while connecting into one continuous flow around the head. The upper body begins with a red standing collar around the neck and a large black ribbon layered in front of it. Wide loops extend from the central knot, while the long ends fall over the chest. A red rose ornament sits at the center of the knot, creating a concentrated accent against the black ribbon. Beneath it, the central red section of the one-piece outfit remains visible and forms a vertical line toward the waist. A separate red cape is layered over the one-piece outfit and covers the shoulders and upper chest. It rises into rounded sections over the shoulders, then develops into larger waves as it moves downward. Fine black frills continue around the entire outer edge, clearly separating the red surface from the trim. At the front, the red sections divide around the center, while the long ends of the black ribbon overlap that boundary. Across the back, gentle folds spread from the base of the neck toward the lower edge of the cape. The long sleeves extend from beneath the cape and narrow gradually toward the wrists. Large red frills spread around each cuff, with black frills surrounding their edges. The raised hand is placed near the chest with the palm facing the outfit, and the fingers pass in front of the long black ribbon. The wrist emerges from the layered cuff with a clear step between the hand and the frills. The other arm lowers beside the body and extends toward the outer edge of the skirt. Because the arms sit at different heights, a diagonal line forms from the rose at the neck through the raised hand and down toward the waist. The lower body is centered on the full red skirt, which expands widely from the narrow waist and continues toward the feet. Horizontal folds gather around the waist, while larger diagonal folds move from that area toward the hem. The red surface draws inward near the center and pushes outward around the outer sections, creating gradual changes in depth across the skirt. Broad folds also spread across the back and continue beneath the curves of the long twin tails. Large red frills surround the hem, and fine black frills are layered along their edges. An inner white skirt appears where the red hem lifts, creating smaller waves beneath the larger outer layer. The red skirt, black frills, and inner white skirt overlap in sequence around the lower edge. White drawers sit beneath the inner skirt, with small frills surrounding the upper sections of the legs. The drawers divide at the center into two sections that wrap around the legs, and the frilled edges keep the white layers clearly separated. White stockings continue from beneath the drawers to the ankles. One leg is placed closer to the front while the other moves farther back, creating a narrow crossing line below the knees. Black straps circle the ankles, and large black ribbons are attached at the back, with their loops spreading outward and their longer ends overlapping the shoes. The black shoes have deep openings across the insteps, allowing the white stockings to remain visible. A red rose ornament sits on each toe, while white sections enter diagonally around the heels above the black soles. These repeated red, black, and white details carry the outfit design all the way to the feet. This figure is approximately 19 centimeters tall. That's about 7.5 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Shinku by FuRyu stands out because this figure combines a calm expression, long blonde twin tails, a layered red dress, and an elegant standing pose that guides the eye naturally across the whole piece. The face leaves a quiet first impression. The blue eyes are directed slightly upward, the small mouth curves gently downward, and the thin eyebrows remain visible between the bangs, so the expression feels composed rather than dramatic. The hair strengthens that presentation very effectively. The bangs are divided into narrow sections above the eyes, while the thick curls beside the face turn inward near the neck and outward again at the tips. Behind them, the twin tails are secured with black ribbons and spread around the body through broad loops and tighter curls. The red frilled bonnet, black band, and rose ornament add another set of layers above the hair. The upper body works well because the outfit arrangement and the arm positions support each other closely. The large black ribbon and red rose sit in front of the red standing collar, and the separate red cape covers the shoulders with black frills running around its edge. The long sleeves repeat the same red and black border at the cuffs. One hand rests near the chest while the other arm lowers beside the skirt, creating a clear diagonal line through the upper half. The lower body continues that layered design through the full red skirt, black frills, inner white skirt, and white drawers. Horizontal and diagonal folds carry the skirt outward from the waist, while the crossed legs create a narrower line beneath the wide hem. White stockings lead into black ankle ribbons and black shoes decorated with red roses, allowing the color arrangement from the head and chest to continue all the way to the feet. What makes the figure especially effective is the way all of these elements connect. The eye can move from the face to the raised hand, follow the long ribbon ends and the folds of the skirt, and then return through the sweeping twin tails without the composition feeling interrupted. Because of that, fans of Rozen Maiden or Shinku will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like layered Gothic-style dresses, long curled hair, and elegant standing poses should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.